Hey guys, I'm coming to you live once again today to go over the details about the second COVID booster that was announced today, and also a follow-up from my live earlier today. I don't normally do 2 lives in a day, but like this is just the easiest for me to do. One of you actually asked me to do a COVID test live so you guys could see how it was done. I've done a video on that, but I figured I was going to take another COVID test anyway. Call me a nervous Nelly, but that would be appropriate. So I'm doing this one, okay? Just so you guys know. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the test really quickly so you can see. And then while I'm waiting for this to cook, because it's got to cook for like 15 minutes, I'll tell you the details about the second booster, which is really important because some people are actually eligible for a 5th shot, okay? So if you got these from the government like I did, on the inside, it's going to be this COVID test thing. It's going to be the swab, and it's going to be this little guy, all right? Now, first thing we're going to do, and oh, here's my scissors. And again, I did a COVID test this morning, and the instructions don't say to do it this often, but I'm just like, I do not. So if you guys don't know what's going on, I am sick. I did a live earlier today when I didn't have my hair and makeup done. I had to do a couple of shoots, so I didn't have my, God, they like seal this like freaking, can't nobody get up in here. Dag. But yeah, so I'm sick. I've been pretty sick for the last couple of days, like day and a half. And like, I just feel like, and I'm doing this live now, and I'm combining all this stuff because I ain't posting nothing else tonight. In fact, after this, sheesh Louise. Okay, the top. After this, I'm going to take my lashes off, wash my hair, can't even think. Wash my face. Hair needs washing too, but I'm sick, so I'm going to hold off. All right, this is the little tube, and then this is the little liquid that comes in it. Can you guys see the liquid? So what you do is you guys can see the liquid there. Maybe that wasn't a good idea to do. Whatever. You take you take the little thing off, the little squeezy thing off, and you put it in the container. Get all the liquid in the container. Did I get it all? Come on. See, I shouldn't have tapped it because I made bubbles. Look, I made all those bubbles. But this is the thing. There's like 2 lines at the bottom. There's one here, and it says it just has to meet the bottom line, which it does. So we're just going to leave well enough alone. Of course, I had to tap it. Jennifer! Okay, we're going to put the top on it. That's the solution, okay? And like I said, I'm doing this because I was going to do it anyway. And one of you asked me on my live earlier, hey, why don't you do it live so we can see? Oh, let's take this out. And this is like, it's almost like a pregnancy test, okay? And I'll show you how we do that. This is the swab. I've been nasal congestion. I've been coughing. You can hear my throat, taking medications, fever. I just took more Motrin. All right, so I got to swab this around my nose both times, 15 seconds apiece, because you got to get enough gunk. So bear with me. Oh, come on, clock. Oh, God, I'm such a baby. Okay, and 15 seconds. Woo! Lord Jesus. And no, you don't have to stick it all the way up your nose, so you don't need to ask me. I don't have to stick it all the way up. Woo! Woo! Ah! Okay, did that. Okay, got your little swab there. Got the boogies on the swab. I have a patient, every time I look in his nose, he goes, boogies! So cute. All right, I'm going to stick this in here. Now you're like, you want to mix this stuff in. You want to like mix all the snot. Whatever. I mean, that's what it is, right? In the stuff, right? Make sure it all gets there. And you can even like squeeze it to like get some of that stuff off. Yada, yada, blah, 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 blah. Y'all, I don't feel good. All right. Okay. All right, let's get all this off. All right. It's like a science experiment. Okay, where am I going to put this? Oh, hold on. I'll put this in the thing, because you don't want you don't want your snot like just hanging out anywhere, right? Okay, so now what you do is you put the cap back on, just like this, okay? So this is our little thingamabobber, okay? And this is our solution. Now, this is where, and then I'm gonna put this on here and let this cook. It's got to cook for 15 minutes, so we'll see if I've cooked. I don't know if I think I have the flu or something, like bronchitis. I don't know, but anyway, I got to put the drops in here. I'll show you, and then we have to wait for 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you about the boosters because it's actually really important for you to know. Some people actually will qualify for their 5th shot with the announcement that was made today. All right. So what you do is with this, you put 3 drops here, and then it's like a pregnancy test. If it's positive, there's 2. So hold on. We do 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to set this down. There we be. Where's my cap? Here we go. And it's like cooking. All right. 15 minutes, y'all. I know I'm going to go to bed soon. Like, honestly, after this live, it's like we have like 10 more minutes on the cooker thing. Oh, let's see. How's it do? Oh my God. I have COVID. I just saw that. I believe that means I have COVID, right? 2 lines. This is what happens when you do shit live. Did y'all see that? Hold on. 2 lines. 2 lines, I believe, means I'm just like in disbelief. Dangnammit. 2 lines means COVID, right, y'all? Like, right? Shit. You can't see? Damn it. Oh, shit. Y'all. I'm so sad. I was like, oh, I just have a cold. I have the flu. Yes, yes, and yes, right? 2 lines. Damn it. Sorry, y'all. I'm just like sitting here like, I kind of didn't expect it would be positive. Like, I was just like, oh, it was negative. It was negative twice. It was negative twice. And I was like, let me just make sure. Damn it. Sorry for the expletives. I didn't think it'd be positive. And that was way before 15 minutes. And I just happened to look at it. It got actually turned positive within 5 minutes. Yeah, what does the box say? Like this. So this is the thing. Me, smarty pants me, I was like, I don't need the instructions. I know what to do. I threw them out. Jennifer. Dag. No, I can't go back to work. Hold on. I'm going to let me look on my laptop. Damn it. Dagnammit. I'm sorry for the swearing. I have not had COVID to this point to my knowledge. What's this test called? I'm pretty sure. I know this. I'm doing this because like I'm kind of like in disbelief, you know? I got away this far. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Like I'm like literally sitting here like breaking out into a sweat, which might be why I feel, oh, this is what I'm looking at. This is the website. I guess that's positive. All right, this is the website. Wait 15 minutes. Why don't they say what's positive and easy to understand? If only the C line shows up, the test is negative. If both C and T, the test is positive. Dagnammit. Dagnammit. This is my test, y'all. Oh, man. Okay. And there you have it. Live on Facebook Live. Now I'm like all hot because I'm a little flustered. I expect to have COVID. Well, I hoped I didn't have COVID. I was just like, oh, I have a really bad bronchitis. You know, when I sweat, I have to like, ugh. I was like, oh, I just have really bad bronchitis, or like, I think I have the flu. No. Y'all are like, keep your masks on. I see you. I see you. Understand, I've been following the rules, and the rules have said in certain areas, if you're vaxxed and boosted and stuff, you can take your mask off. I mean, I've been following the rules. Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, okay. So, I got COVID, y'all. So, I'm like, I guess I will carry on with the supportive care that I've been doing. I guess this is where all my own videos come in handy, right? Now I'm like, oh, right, what have I been telling everybody to do for COVID? Fluids and rest, Tylenol or Motrin, depending on what your doctor says. I'm going to go to sleep. It's like 8 p.m. I'm hoping it's a mild case too. I'm isolating. No more going out. And I can again at the guidelines, but I will not be able to go back to work. I got to look at them again, but obviously I've got to be asymptomatic, fever-free, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. I'm supposed to be back at work on Monday. I'm like literally thinking through my life right now. I'm just kind of shocked. Sorry, guys. You're my people, though. I guess I can like talk to y'all about it. I know many of you have already gotten it. And I did get my boosters. I got my vaccines and my booster. One of you guys were asking about what about people who are under the age of 40, or people who are 40, not 50 yet. So the booster, the second booster thing, is not yet approved for those folks. So it's 50 and above. So yeah, man, this freaking sucks. Okay. So, yeah, I'm like totally like speechless. Normally I'm like, what you need to do. So yeah, all right, here we go. That's why I'm going to bed and while I'm doing my thing. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm totally like speechless. So, watch myself on day 10. It can get worse. Well, I'll keep you guys updated. If I can still make videos, I will. I have to do my taxes. I've got plenty of things to do, but yeah. And Natalie, you wonder if I have the most recent variant. Yeah, I wonder. Like, I wonder what variant it is. That's the thing about these is you won't know. Like, I won't know if it's the most recent variant or not. You know, I won't know. You know, because it's not even with PCR tests, the labs do it. They get the results. They don't often tell people, you know, what it is. So yeah, I'm isolating, folks. I'm glad. I guess I learned this with you guys. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but I'm like a little bit in shock right now. So just pray for me. I think the thing that's the scariest about getting COVID is like long hauler symptoms, loss of taste and smell if it persists, things like that. But yeah, we'll have to go through it. I know a lot of you have gone through it, so I will take your advice. Okay, well, I'm going to go let my employer know. I wasn't supposed to be back in the office yet anyway, but I need to let them know. It's a good thing I canceled everything for tomorrow. It's a good thing I took another test, right? Because I had taken 2 tests and they were negative. And I actually thought I was maybe like overdoing it by taking another test tonight, because the last test I took was this morning. I took a test tonight, and even on the box, it doesn't say to take a test this soon. It says like wait 24 hours or something like that. And I'm just like a nervous Nelly. So, I mean, I wouldn't have known. So, Lisa, call my parents. Yeah, I am going to call them. All right. Monoclonal antibodies, absolutely an option. Although I'm not sure that I fall into the high-risk group. I don't believe I do. But thank you for that. You guys are the doctors now. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep you on the phone just to, like, look at me, like, stare into space, like, crazy, like, right? That's right. So, we'll get through this. I'll keep you updated, of course. News is still going to happen. I'm still going to tell you what's happening, as long as I'm upright. So, all right, loves. I love you, and thank you for being here with me through this. I can't believe this. All right. Well, I'm going to call my family, call my boss. All right. Take care. I'll be wearing my mask again now. Dang it. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.